welcome back to Factorio. This is S1E30, and this is episode 30. Wow, 30 already. So today, what are we doing today? I've made some pump jacks somewhere here. There they are. We are low on oil, and it's kind of stalling. Remember, I started this research when I went to kill those aliens earlier. Still hasn't finished yet. It's slowly coming in. The oil is so slow right now. And I can't really afford the speed modules, the decent ones yet. So what we're going to do is we'll put down some more pump jacks. So let's get that all set up now. Let's see, hopefully I've made enough pipes and such. We shall see, right? We shall see. That's not going to work there. We'll do it this way. And we'll turn that this way. There we go. And one more. Good measure. No, that way. Okay, so let's get we'll get the pipes in and then we'll worry about getting power to them. Power to the pipes. Alright, so let's get rid of stuff and things out of inventory. There we go. There, clean that up a little bit. Oops, I didn't realize that was already a set spot. There. Okay, well, here we go. This part, hooking these things up is such a pain. They don't play well with others. Let me see here. Go from here to here. I wonder how far I can go up with this. Okay, so I can actually hook them together. I won't though, because we want it to go to here. We can hook those together and across there, and you'd almost think I planned that, but I'm not that clever. Okay, and back. Nope. Here we go, and here, and an underground here, just so I can get through here. Okay. And let me see. Did I have another somewhere? Oh yeah, somewhere over here. Okay, so that one's connected to this one, and to this one, and that one. It's hard to keep track. You gotta, like, trying to keep them all connected. Oops. So once I'm done this, I'm also going to be, let me see here, we'll put that one up there. I'm going to be doing something with, the blue circuits, or the blue, yeah, the processing units, the blue thingies. I'll be doing something with those, I think. So we'll have to get that sorted. Okay, so let's get that linked up. All right, so that's all the, oh, hello kitty. I've got all the pipes connected, and we need to get them up to this one. I'm gonna do that right through here, I guess. That should be close enough. I'll just run these. Okay, see how those all fill with oil even though there's nothing powered here, so I know that they're all connected. And over here, everything's connected. Yep, it's all connected. Everything is connected. Okay, why don't we stick a bigger pole in here? There we go. And then we can use this to distribute from here. Okay. Oh, that, you hear the creaking? Oh my gosh, that drives me nuts. Let's move this pole up here just to give a little more coverage. There we go. See, and then that connects them. Okay, so we now should have enough oil coming in. Do I only have one refinery? Oh my gosh, we'll have to get that sorted at some point too. There, look at that. We got plastics coming now, so the oil must be connected. Right, excellent. So the batteries, the problem was the batteries, we weren't producing enough sulfur. See right here? Uses petroleum and water to make sulfur, which is then used to make sulfuric acid, which is then used in the chemical plant. Alright, so the next thing we'll want to do is we'll want to get the processing units going. And the reason for all this is to get at the construction bots and the power armor and all that, so we need the blue processors to do so. Let me see here, we've got Obviously the bus will be coming through here. I removed this part of the wall. I haven't removed the rest yet. I'll just move this down a little bit more. I'll remove it later when I get bots. It's way less tedious that way. Okay, and there. So this path is where the sulfuric acid is going to go through. And also lubricant for making belts and such. So, let's see, blues, that should be good enough. So, let's have a look at the blue circuits. The processing units are called. So you need sulfuric acid, advanced circuits, and electronic circuits. Now, there is an input for the sulfuric acid, so we have to plumb that in, and then we'll have the two inputs and an output. So that means one belt in and one belt out. So let's just kind of move this over here a little bit. We're okay on space. I mean, it's a huge map, so I don't want to get myself kind of backed into a corner here. Let's make one more of those. I'll let a craft home work in. And so we'll want to make processing units. Okay, I'll give that a moment. So power between, power to the people, these people making processors. Let's make some more power poles because I'm getting low on those. A few more of those. There. Alright, so we'll shift right click and then shift left click. And we'll turn all these. I think this way will do. So each one's going to need a pipe sticking out like so. These I can just kind of link together. Alright, so I want this linking there, this linking there. Alright. We're just arbitrarily just picking 5 for now. I'm not sure how many I'll need. I can just, as you can see, I can just add in more. Alright, so let's get the pipe set up next. So we begin our slow run back to the other end. And then we'll have to get the red circuits pulled down and the green circuits pulled down to them. That'll be a pretty easy setup. Okay, so I need to pick, there's some pipes that are just placeholders there. So I wonder if I'm going to need more underground pipes. It looks like it, doesn't it? There we go. We'll get them building while I'm running around. Alright, so sulfuric acid is here, and then it comes down to here. So, of course the water would be in the way. Let me see, I need to get that passed. Plumbing! I need expert plumbers needed. Well, what I can do here is this. Oh, I used up all my pipes. Derp. Well, we'll pull that one out of there then. I'll stick that one on there, make sure this is still getting the stuff. Can I still run through there? I can. Alright, so next up then, we'll pop this down there, and let's see, is that going to come all the way down here? Now, where's my line? Where am I going through? Way down there. Okay, so it has to go down there. And I'll bring this over kind of this way a bit. I may as well leave those the way they are. And we'll take the top pipe there. Whoops. Hit this one and bounce me below there. So I ended up clicking the wrong spot. Alright, so this is coming down here. So I want this. Turn this way. I don't think that's far enough. Yeah, see, it can't quite reach. So we'll have to stick another one in there. There. Okay, I think I've got enough pipes now to finish this. Hopefully. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Here we go. Kind of surprised to not see any sulfuric acid going through that, though. Let's go back and check that. Whoops. Okay, and then we'll want this to come down like so. I'm not going to put that last one in, though, until I confirm that I'm actually going to have sulfuric acid and not water or something. Boy, that's a pain. Shirley and I figured that one out yesterday. You get the wrong fluid in the pipes, it's a bear to get out of there. You're ripping out pumps and tanks and everything else trying to get rid of things. It was not fun. We had a petroleum in the heavy oil line. Okay. I saw oil. Okay, so it's probably just not keeping up. Oh, okay. Still not getting enough oil. Is it the speed? Yeah, okay, so my problem now is I only have one refinery. Looks like I've got lots of oil, just not enough refinery. Well then, well then, well then, well then. I think it looks like the plastic might back up here at some point soon. We'll leave it at that. We'll have to deal with that another time. So we'll go down and get things hooked up. Looks like it will send the sulfuric acid down there. So we'll go and we'll plumb that in, and we'll get the rest of the green circuits and red circuits down. Oh, when I get power armor, I can get things to make me run faster, and I'll just fly through here and be like, oh my gosh, I love those too. You run for so long. Right, so green circuits and red circuits. I'm going to put them down this side, and then I'll put the output back up the other way. Is that going to work? Well, yeah, that isn't going to work, is it? I wonder if I would have had to put those pipes out one. Well, it's kind of a good thing then there's nothing coming down here. Okay, so we're going to do it this way. Let's try and be clever. How's that sound? Unbelievable, you say? Well, we'll see about that. And you may be right. Okay, well, what I'm trying to do here is, you know what? That was dumb. We're gonna go back. I had a plan. I did. I got a cat chattering here. She sees birds out the window and she's just chattering away. Let me at them. Let me at them. Please. Please. Oh boy. So, alright. That's that. What I'm gonna do instead is just put two belts down one side and leave that back. I was hoping to put input on one side and output on the other, but nope. Okay, so that's my input line and my output line. Let's plumb it in. Well, probably just use regular inserters for now. So one for each of those. And then outputs. Oops, we want, oh my gosh, I almost did the wrong one there. Outputs we'll do like that. There. Okay, so that part's done. We just need to get power to it. And we'll just do that. Nice and easy. Okay, next up, we need to get on this line. We need to get greens on one side of it and reds on the other. Okay, so we'll have to cross the pipes here. And then let's bring the greens down this way just so we can see what we're doing here. I'll just pull off that line. Not too worried about balancing it right now. If it becomes a problem, it's easy enough to sort. Oh my gosh, I did that wrong. No. I would have had greens on both sides. That's not what we want, is it? I heard you. I heard you saying, no, Hitman, don't do it that way. Don't worry, I heard you. Everything is okay. There we go. Don't need that one. So we'll... There we go. Now we're laughing. Now we're cooking with propane. Okay, next up is we want this one to come down this way. Is that what we want? Yes, like that. 1, 2, 3. Yep. So the reds are going to be, we'll have to get some belts in for that. Yes, I know there's flash in the top corner of the screen. I'm just going to let it ride for a bit and let the blues back up a bit while things get sorted. So next one is the red circuits. I'm going to have to do something temporarily here. And the reason for that is because I just don't have walls built up here yet, but they're coming up next. But I need to get, I only have 7 laser turrets, so it's kind of hard to defend. I'm gonna have to start pulling turrets from inside the base. I don't think that's gonna be a problem. I can't see them breaking through at this point. So we'll that'll be yet another episode. We'll sort that. For now, we'll have to just do it this way. Oops, first of all, we'll get a splitter on there. Okay, so we'll have that come through and bring, whoops, head around. Okay, like so. There. Now, get that in here. That'll do it. Okay, so now we've got reds and greens coming in. So once we get some sulfuric acid, which that could be a while. Oh my gosh. I'm not looking forward. I'm not a fan of dealing with the oh, and we need to get this up on its own belt. Not a fan dealing with the oil processing. It's such a pain. And I think we're gonna have to go this way. Like so. Now what I'm doing is just bringing this back up to go on up here on these belts. So we'll have the blues putting up here. So for now we'll just have them sitting on a belt. Right. So what we'll have is we'll have the reds here, 2 lines, and then we've got the batteries, and then there'll be another line right here that'll be blue, the blue circuits, the processing units. Do we have enough belts to? Yeah, we're gonna extend our line here just a little bit to keep it all honest. Since we got some belts, should have lots more. We have to be switching to red belts at some point soon. And we'll bring it down a little further. There. Okay, so what's our next project, do you think? Well, let's, we've got the blues. I'm all sad, I got the blues. Alright, we've got blue circuits, we want to get modular armor. We are going to have to get engines going as well, so I can make some other stuff. I think the personal roboport did not need engines. Where was that? Oh, I can never find it, it's like it's hidden or something. My eyes refuse to see it. There it is. So did I see? Okay, this one only needs the 10 processing units for the first one. So I've got everything I need except those processors. So we need to get that going. So I guess what I'm going to need to do is get another refinery or 2 going. And again, we're going to be right back to we need power again. So you know what we need to do is get the solar and the accumulators going again. I don't think I have a factory for that right now. So let's have a quickie look at that before we finish for today. We'll need steel, electronic circuits, copper, iron, batteries. So that's 5 inputs. So we'll probably have to do those separate. Do we have batteries coming down anywhere but the blues? No. Okay, so we'll have to do a separate line for that, or a separate area for that. Unless I stick them down here at the end of the blues. That might actually be the way to do it. Maybe. Well, it's kind of a mess down here though, isn't it? And we'll be extending the reds down there, I imagine, so where am I going to put those? Well, I'll plan that off screen. So what we'll have to do next episode is we'll be setting up some accumulators and solar cells. We'll get those going nice and automated so we can sort all our power problems. We'll expand. We need to expand the base northwest here. Fill in. I'll open the map and show you. We need to expand it out this way, and that will give me the room for the solar panels and such, and also allow me to get my bus through here since I built it along the wall. Oops. We've got more oil. Once these other fields start drying up a bit more, then we'll tap this oil and pipe it over. So that's what we've got coming up. And I'm also going to need a factory for making the laser turrets because we need to get those going as well, and that requires batteries too. So that'll probably be together with the battery or the solar panels and the accumulator. So next episode, we'll work on those 3 items. Tune in for that. And thanks so much for joining me. Bye for now.